Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah and if you are new here, hello, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you for coming back to watch my content. And today we'll be talking about how to earn and invest in dollars using the Risevest app. There are a lot of ways you can invest in dollars and earn in dollars, which we will still talk about on this channel. But for the purpose of this video, we will be talking about Risevest. I have been using Risevest for a while and it has been serving me. I'm like, okay, life is simple. Let me come and share with my people. Something you have to know if you are in Nigeria is that the naira keeps depreciating and the dollar keeps increasing in value. $1 to naira today was not the same as last year. I advise you save in dollars so that you can create an edge against inflation. Inflation is crazy in Nigeria. Inflation simply means that something you can buy with 10,000 by January, if you go back to market by March, you can now buy it with 12,000 naira. That is inflation. And the way it keeps rising in Nigeria is crazy. Or say you are saving for a project, maybe you want to travel out of the country and you need to save for 5 years. If you are keeping that money in your naira account, by the time that 5 years would come, my sister, that money would have Jones. When something is Jones, what mean built in Jones, it has what you pop. So the person is to save in a dollar account if you have a project you want to work on. For the purpose of this video, I would be sharing my screen with you. I would be screen recording how to use Risevest, how I use it, how I have used it to invest, to earn, and to save, and how you can do the same thing. Okay, so one thing about Risevest is you can invest in real estate using Risevest. You can invest in stocks using Risevest. You can also invest in, what's that third one? And the juicy thing I love about Risevest is there's a saving challenge you do every year. They started it last year, which I did not do, but this year I joined. It's a challenge. Instead of you doing a job, you contribute money, $10 per month, and every month it keeps increasing. They call it Payday challenge. I love that. And at the end of the month, you are going to call your job, your contribution of $780 whooping dollars. It's so fantastic. So these are the things I do on Risevest, and I'd love to take you on this journey too. Without further saying, can we please dive straight into action?
Hello guys, so the first step is to download the Risevest app on on Play Store. Risevest Invest in Dollars. So this is the logo you'd see. Because I already have this app on my phone, it is going to bring on install and open. Okay, so I would click on open to open it. Yeah, now this amount you can see here is the total amount I have saved in my Risevest account. I started this journey in the beginning of the year, January. So this is the amount I have in my Risevest account, and I'm going to teach you how to navigate it. Okay, now when we come to notification, it's going to show you how I fund. The last time I fund, here you can see the history of when you fund your account. Okay, so when you click on plan, you can see portfolio. You can click on your plan. We have different kind of plan here. Before we go forward, we have the stocks. Stocks is high risk. There's something I'll still talk about investing in stock using Bamboo, Truve, and other apps, but you can also invest using Risevest. Now this is what Risevest does for you. They do something like a salad. If you want to eat salad, you have cucumber, you have apple, you have different things, you have the cabbage in the salad. So what Risevest does is they buy the shares of different companies and they now sell it for you. So if you are buying a $50 shares here, it's going to have Facebook, it's going to have Apple. You can see some of the name. So it's going to have different ones inside, and their historical performance is 14% per annum. Please note that stock is high risk. You can invest now and your money has gone down with 10%, 20%. Risevest is not responsible for that. In fact, if you buy your stock yourself, if Risevest is showing you that you invested $1,000 and you are seeing minus 20%, that means the stock market is brutal. If you had bought yourself, trust me, you would have been seeing minus 50% in your own app. So I invest in Bamboo, I invest in Truve. I know the difference. They both have the advantage and disadvantage. So we are not coming here Any money you want to put in stock, make sure it is not a money you need in the next 3 months. You can invest in stock and the stock goes down. Stock is for long-term investment. Stock is for long-term investment. I bought some stock last year and I do not plan touching them for the next 5 years, 6 years, or perhaps 7 years, or perhaps 8 years. So it is not someone kept money with me for something, let me quickly put it in stock, so by the time the person will come back and take the money, it would have increased. That is not stock. Although they write 14% per annum, last year stock market was brutal and last year ended with maybe minus 10%. This year stock market has been, in fact, I stopped investing in stock for this reason. However, if I want to put my money somewhere for long term, I can put it there, but my focus this year is not on stock. My focus last year was on stock, which I did with my Bamboo app. Okay, so if you want to buy stock, you click on get started, you give it a plan. Maybe you want to 2025 long term, you can give it a name. They even told you again, stock investments can be risky and volatile and are best for long-term investment. Are you sure you want to continue with this plan? So you have to be sure. It's not I want to start a business in the next 1 year, let me quickly put money. No. Okay, I bought Facebook shares at I think $360. Right now the shares is, the last time I checked, it was $205. Imagine. But I don't need the money now. I know Facebook shares will still grow and all that. So the goal is 5 years and it's just a year, so I have no reason to panic. Okay, so you can continue if you want to create, or you click on no cancel. It is quite easy. Then the next asset plan is the real estate. Real estate is fantastic. I put my money in real estate or the fixed income. Real estate is simply Risevest investing the money you are putting here monthly in the US real estate. Maybe they rent buildings, they invest with it, and they share the returns on investment with you. So they are telling you that historically they have about 12 to 15% per annum. This risk is a medium risk, it is not high. Okay, so if you want to get started, you can click on get started, you give it a plan, real estate, blah blah blah. Now the question is, how long do you want to invest for? 3.75% if it is 3 months, 7.5 if it is 6 months, and 15% if it is 12 months. The longer you invest, the higher your potential return. And note that this thing may vary. 15% may turn to 12%. It can turn to 16%. 15% is because of their historical data. It is not fixed. Okay, so don't say, hey, these people, they said they will give me 15%. They are not giving me 12%. No. Okay, so you can click on continue. And there's a rule. If you start a plan and you key it for the next 6 months or 1 year, if the maturity is 1 year and you tell them you want to and perhaps you want to withdraw the money after 6 months, they would be charging you 5% charge, and this is to help you with financial discipline. You click on accept and you continue. Okay, so that is that about real estate. Now let's go to fixed income. Fixed income is a low level risk. If you know that you want to put 500,000 naira in Risevest and you're like, when I come back I want to meet my 500k intact, I'm not about the interest. It is low risk and it is guaranteed. Now this plan is guaranteeing you that on a worst case, this plan returns 10% per annum guaranteed. If you go back, you see that if you are investing in stock, they tell you it is high risk and they cannot guarantee you. If you are investing in real estate, it is medium risk. But fixed income is if you don't want any mimi to me your money, like you want to make sure your money is intact, fixed income is your goal. If you know you don't have money you want to keep for the next 5 years, please do not invest in stock advisably. Okay, so get started. You give the plan a name. Perhaps maybe you plan on, say you want to buy a car or something and you want to actually put the money in the fixed asset so you can get your 10% per annum, and you plan to buy the car in the next 2 years. You can put your car continue. How long do you want to invest for? If it's 12 months, you continue. They'll tell you if you withdraw before the time, there was 5% charge. You accept, you continue, and that's it. Pium. Now let's move to the next about this plan. Now about this, I actually created this investment for a purpose. I needed it for something. Yeah, this is how I fund my account. I've saved $897, and my gain is $20.87 money. The good thing is you can also earn more money. Okay, so the good thing I love about Risevest is at the time I started saving, I bought dollar for $5.60, and now dollar is $5.90. So it gives you a hedge against inflation. Even though the naira is falling, your money is saved in dollar. Let's talk about Payday challenge. I love this challenge. It is so beautiful and it helps you save more money. Payday challenge, guys, and it's really going to help your saving culture if you are someone that loves to save a lot. Now, this is how this works. You come to, at the beginning of every year, by January, you join the Payday challenge. If you want to join, it's going to be a bit tough because you have to pay every money. Now, it helps you have more goal and increase your vision. So it's a recurring plan. January, and a lot of people are on this challenge. And you see, these are people on this challenge. I'm not even in the first 10. So January, you save $10. You can go on Google and check Payday challenge, Risevest Payday challenge. January, you save $10. February, $20. It increased with $10 per month. March, $30. April, $40. May, $50. June, $60. So at the end of the month, our target is to make $780. And that is fantastic if you're able to save that aside from all of your other savings. So presently 555 people are on this challenge together with me, and we are doing this saving plan. So you can join by January and you follow through till the end. However, if you can afford it now, you can still come in, but you have to pay your money January, February, March, April, May, which is about maybe $120. Yeah, then you follow through till the end. That is that about Payday challenge. Yeah, I have $4.91 kobo, $4.91 kobo, and that is plus 2.46%. Now I have 2.46 profit. Total earnings here is $4. This plan was created on the 8th of January and it's going to mature on the 31st of December 2022. Okay, now moving back, you can see your returns per time. When my money was at $172, this is my return. This is my return at $135 for $4. When I add $50, this is my return. So you can see your return per time. Create an investment plan. So what do you want to do? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to save for school? Do you want to plan your wedding? Do you want to plan for vacation? Do you want to own your home? Do you want to plan for your children? Do you want to save for rent? So you can create new goals by yourself. Okay, you can also build wealth. This is a long-term investment plan to help you build. So for the build wealth option, you can click on start investing. Please note that this is a long-term investment to help you reach financial freedom. It is not something that you can save in 3 months or a month or something. So give us a few details. They will ask for a few details. What do you want to achieve, so they can help you get there. Then you modify your progress. You are in charge. You make your plan on how you want to add your fund to your wallet. Okay, now they will ask you some questions. How much do you earn monthly? So for someone earning 100,000, their advice for you would be different for someone earning 1 million. So how much you earn matters. So let's assume for this person is earning 200,000 Nigerian naira, which is $338. So they would ask what percentage of that can you afford to invest each month, and you can always change it later. So they advise you 20%, but you can say, okay, I want to do more. I know my earning capacity, I can do 30%, or you can say I want to do less because I have a commitment and there are other things I am saving towards. I want to do maybe 25%. So depending on what you want, then you click on continue, and they'll ask you what age would you love to retire. So it can be, some people want to retire early, some wants to retire at 40, some want to retire at 50. So let's assume this person wants to retire at 40. Now they'll ask you, which of these do you consider more important? Do you want your capital to multiply, capital growth? Do you want stability, or do you want safety? Advisably, please pick stability or safety. So this means, what would they invest your money in? If you want your capital to grow, they may invest in high risk, which may affect your capital. Stability means you don't want something that would alter too much with your capital. You need stability. And safety means that if you are saving 5 million, that 5 million must not crack. You don't want it to crack. You don't want any bad news or something. So stability or safety is best for me, but if you know your risk appetite is high, please, you can go for capital growth. You have low risk tolerance, you want to protect your capital and get decent return. Yeah, so you pick safety, they'll tell you have zero risk, you don't even want anything to happen to your market. I said market, to your capital. So this means you have zero risk tolerance. You want an asset that can ride out all type of market volatility. You don't want a stock market is brutal, then my money has gone down. Then capital growth, you prefer high returns and you have a huge appetite risk. Also know that if you prefer high returns, it may actually lead to you losing a particular percentage of your money, because high risk equals high return, and it can also mean that you are losing some parts of your money. So for me, I love stability because my risk appetite is quite low. It's between low and medium. I don't like doing anything that is too risky. Okay, so we continue. Right, so I'm a flexible investor, and they are recommending me that every money I put into this saving, my building wealth, will be diversified into real estate 80% and fixed assets and fixed income 20%. However, I can choose to edit it and say, okay, I want real estate to be 70% and make fixed income 30%. If that's what I want, it's fine by them. So that is that about that. Anyway, so you can continue, then you can decide to choose image or not. You can, and if you do not want an image, you skip. So this is telling me that if I want to make this savings, that means I'm saving from now till 2035. Okay, considering my age, I chose 40 and now I'll be 27 by November, so that will be extra 13 years. In the next 13 years I would be 40, right? So at the end of my retirement, they would have helped me build wealth worth 32,000 naira. Okay, and my estimated earnings on this money would be $19,000, and the target date is 24th of May, and my recurring investment, how much I need to be setting aside every month, would be $84. This is a fantastic way to plan for retirement. Trust me, it is. Then I click on continue. So they're asking if I want to forward my wallet now or later. I think I'll just delete the plan. If I want to do this, I prefer to come back and do it. Delete plan. You can also delete your plan. Yeah. And you people, please note that this car plan, I just created it during this tutorial. Before you say, Doll has money, she's saving for car. Okay, let's talk about how to fund your account. So you click on add money. You can click the first, second, third, fourth and fifth option. You have 5 options. The Naira bank transfer, that means you want to transfer Naira. The Naira debit card, that means you want to use your debit card. The USD debit card or credit card, the dollar. The direct debit and the crypto. Crypto is 1% charge. Direct debit is free and the rate is $1 to $5.90. If you want to use your dollar card, it is 3.8%. That is very high. That means if you are depositing $1,000, they would deduct 3.8%. It is quite high. Then the Naira debit card, 1.5%, is high to is not bad. I usually use the Naira bank transfer. This is what I use. So when you use this, they'll tell you about the exchange rate. If you want to buy now, so if I want to fund this, I have to buy dollar, right? I am buying at $5.90, and my current value of my investment in Naira is $5.80. That means if I want to sell any of my investments, it's going to be $5.80. Also note that if you are selling, it's not something that when you need money urgently, you now come here. So I think it takes about 2 to 3 working days before they process your payment, because your payments are tied to investment. So if you want to withdraw, if you need your money on Friday, please put in for the withdrawal on Monday. So if you want to use a Naira card, you accept and continue. You see the charge, then you put your debit card. I do not use this. I've never even used this. I'm not sure I know how to use it safe. Then if you are a crypto person, you want to convert your crypto, okay, it is not available in our country. I've never used it. I usually use my Naira bank transfer and it works for me. Okay, please always make sure that you are making the transfer from your bank. Even though I've not made use of this feature, I make sure that if your name on Risevest is Oladapo Oluwaseun, Don't go and transfer from Jubri Michael, then you're not expecting your money to reflect. When you want to register, it's a simple step. So just download the app and it's going to show you the steps. So when you want to register, you put your BVN. So because your BVN is linked with your account number, if I send money to my Risevest account now, in 2 minutes the money would be reflecting on my mobile app. So perhaps someone is owing you money, you now say, okay, please help me transfer money to Risevest. That is going to cause a big issue. So please make sure the name you put here, the account number that has your BVN, make sure you are sending money to fund your Risevest account. If you refer people, you earn 3%. So this is your referral code. So please, I'm going to add my referral link in the description box. Do well to please use my code to sign up. So if you verify your ID, you put your card, you put your PIN and all that here. So wallet, you put your card. So there was a time I added my card for the Payday challenge, but that card has even expired. Even if you put your money in your wallet, you get interest. Lastly, guys, if you need any help with Risevest, do not hesitate to reach out to them on Instagram. Type Risevest and this is their account. Just send them a DM for anything you need, message them, and they will tell you, they will solve whatever problem you have. They reply very fast. There was a time I had issues. As soon as I send them a message, I inputted the wrong email address, so as soon as I send them a message, they rectified it, and their reply is very, very fast. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button, join the
I hope you got value into this video. If you do, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe, join the family, and click the like button. That will make YouTube know that I share valuable content with you. Thank you for watching. Please share with people in your circle that you feel would need this content. Please help us share, help us reach a wider audience. You know I come to give you value. Help me by sharing this content too. And I am going to see you in my next video.